I know around here, their spidey senses are way up.
When we first introduced Kim Taylor, she was a Prince George's County homeowner, calling foul after her house was appraised $300,000 less than the purchase price.
Yeah, and it could have been a deal killer.
Taylor blames the low appraisal on bias because she's Black and lives in a majority Black neighborhood. Since then, Taylor has been working to help other homeowners get the appraisal price they deserve. Her fight has even led her to Maryland's General Assembly as a delegate representing District 23.
We need to have people in key positions. In the General Assembly, I found that there was a commission, and this particular commission is the State Commission of Real Estate Appraisals, appraisal management companies, and home inspectors. So I thought, wouldn't it be great if we had 2 or 3 or 4 representatives?
Many of her constituents are homeowners who told us their houses were also undervalued. She and her neighbors formed the group FUA, Fair and Unbiased Appraisal Advocates. They've been organizing meetings and trainings to help other homeowners. Data from the Brookings Institute showed homes in Black neighborhoods were undervalued by about $48,000 on average. Additional government and academic reports further strengthen the claim of bias within the home appraisal process.
We looked at home values.
Dr. Andre Perry is a senior fellow for the Brookings Institute.
So there's still a problem around valuation that's not immediately solved.
But there still is this sense, at least among some, that things are a bit slow.
Some of the policies, quite frankly, take a few years.
After WUSA 9's initial reporting in November 2021, Maryland Delegate Marvin Holmes co-sponsored a bill creating a task force to investigate home appraisal bias in Maryland. The bill passed. He told us members should be seated within the next few months. Holmes is also trying to tackle diversity within the appraisal workforce. African American appraisers make up only 2% of appraisers nationwide and 4% in Maryland. Maryland House Bill 669 changed qualifications for those looking to become an appraiser, removing barriers that some say make it harder for potential candidates of color to meet.
Everyone has to take these classes and pass the exam.
Federally, the PAVE task force has been implementing administrative changes aimed at improving home appraisals nationwide. The task force laid out a series of action items after its 6-month investigation in 2022, which included providing appraisal bias information in first-time homebuyer courses and requiring anti-bias training for appraisers that conduct appraisals for federal programs. We caught up with Melanie Taylor. She's the executive director of the PAVE task force.
We've trained over 1,500 housing counselors to talk to first-time homebuyers about what it means to have your property appraised.
So have things improved? It depends on who you ask. While homeowners are vigilant, policy changes both locally and nationally have yet to be fully implemented, making the journey to equity one that continues to move forward.
You're going to see improvements, but it won't come without pain. It won't come without challenge, but the evidence is there.
Larry Miller, WUSA 9.